Hi guys, there are moments in the market that it does just stupid things, okay? That's like low probability, high payout outcome. Well, nobody wanted to listen to 30 market moves when we accurately predicted in February, okay? February, March, April, we said the market's gonna fucking collapse the fuck out, and it did. Well, nobody believed it because we've been talking about it in December, January, before the shit fucking collapsed. And the same thing is happening now again. Well, nobody can fucking see straight because, oh my God, well, after today, where can stocks go? They can only fucking go higher. Are you crazy? Look at what happened today. We hit all-time highs. Look at all these stocks. They're talking about how now the mid cap is going to go higher. I mean, it's clearly that the big seven are fucking going to go higher. But now they're talking about the rest of the market. The shit of the shit is also going to go higher. Like, what has changed between February, March, April? Well, actually, shit got 100 times worse, and I'm exaggerating when I'm saying 100 times worse, but shit got a lot worse. I mean, if I was to place a multiple on it, shit got probably 3-4 times worse than what it was. And, you know, like, the denial of inflation is absolutely like a catalyst that at some point is going to be played out. Okay, it didn't play out yesterday or today, but I'm telling you, shorting the highs in the market's got an insane probability because everyone is convinced right now that the market could do no wrong. The complacency is at the max, which makes your put options, okay, dirt cheap. They're dirt cheap. If you buy them now, they're dirt fucking cheap, which is a partial definition of how to make money with options is you gotta buy them dirt cheap. So one of the conditions I'm at right now, you're going to say, well, they're so dirt cheap because there's no fucking way the market is going to drop. Well, there was no fucking way the market was going to drop in February. Remember February when nobody thought the market was going to drop? Got same conditions. With the only exception, now you got 3 to 4 times more shit that is really bad for the market. Like, okay, let's break this down. So before, like, we knew there were going to be tariffs. We just didn't know how bad they were going to be. Part of the negotiating tool, you start high, you finish somewhere in the middle. Okay, fine. But let's just go with the worst, with the lowest harming scenario possible, which would be 10% tariffs. Well, since the tariffs and the dilemma of tariffs and all this crap began, right? The dollar's down 10-15%. So the tariffs are 10. The devaluation of the dollar, okay, imagine this. Before, if you were to buy $1 worth of goods from China, you would pay $1. Okay? Now, to buy $1 worth of goods from China, you're paying $1.25. Well, how's that? Well, you got a 10% tariff and you got $1 that has dropped 15% since all this shit started. So your dollar is only buying a fraction of what it used to be able to buy before. And you know what is the craziest fucking phenomena today is dollar actually collapsed for a moment. Pre-market DXY is trading in a 96 handle. 96.99. Okay, it didn't last long, but the very fact is, I mean, you can't ignore this. I mean, if you're going to look back, you're going to see how the dollar was trading where? At 113, at 110, at 106, at, you know, so depending on where you measure the dollar drop, I mean, it could be more than 15%, it could be 20%. So the point is this: the buying power of the United States have been greatly diminished over the course of the last, since you can count it since February, you can count it since December, it doesn't really matter. What the point is, the buying ability of the United States citizen is going down. Anybody in the United States, they are able to buy less shit with $1 now. And on top of that, they got to pay an extra tax. So literally, if you add that up, the combined effect of that is anywhere from 20 to 30%. And like, let me ask you this. If the fiscal policy was such that they were to come out and say, hey, your income tax, you know what? We're going to fucking raise it by 20 to 30%. What do you think would happen to the market? It would fucking collapse. The market would absolutely fucking collapse. What are they trying to serve you now? Well, but guess what? We're going to lower the fucking taxes. We've already taxed you on the tariff side, you dumb fuck, whether you see it or not. We've taxed you 20, 30% there. Combine the tariffs plus, and I'm just like, these are the low ball numbers I'm using. So, and then they talk about how United States consumer is strong, how unemployment number is just so good, nobody can fucking believe it. Well, guess why nobody can fucking believe it? Because it's not fucking real. I mean, you got certain companies filing for bankruptcies daily, laying off massive amount of people, yet unemployment remains the same or better. Nobody goes to the unemployment office. How's that possible? So people are losing gazillions of fucking jobs right now, and nobody's going to the unemployment office? Wait, what do they have? Like, all the unemployment offices, like, they're shut down? Nobody can file a claim? I mean, that could be one explanation. Right, there's a shitload of unemployed people in the United States of America, and nobody can file a fucking claim, so the numbers look good. Oh shit, we just discovered why the numbers look so good. I'm just saying, the point is, these numbers are nowhere fucking real. The reckoning is coming. The market could do stupid things for a little while. Now, it's not going to do stupid things forever. The greatest technical aspect that everyone is looking at is basically, they're saying there's never been a case in the history when NASDAQ drops 20% and recovers fully, where NASDAQ doesn't follow through on moving higher by, some numbers point to like 60, 70% higher. So basically, they're talking about NASDAQ 40,000, 50,000 NASDAQ. Anybody? Yeah. I'm saying, like, people are losing their fucking mind at the moment when it is so easy to be bullish. What's the most difficult thing to do right now after today? I'm talking about today, June 26, 2025. What is the most difficult thing to do? Is to be bearish, because anyone that's been a bear up to this point, they're like, well, fuck, there's no way. I mean, it just keeps going higher. There's no, like, so the market, like, let me tell you something psychological about the market. If it's not fucking with your head, you're not trading. Meaning, like, you got small positions, you're not being wiped out at times. Like, the market is supposed to fuck with your head. If it's not fucking with your head, you're not even trading. So, but most of the people that allow the market to fuck with their head, they normally miss the big payout the next day or the next week or the next couple of months. So the whole world has brainwashed you to believe that, hey, it doesn't matter what the fuck happens in the world. It doesn't matter how high the inflation goes. It doesn't matter how badly they fudge the fucking employment numbers. None of that shit matters. The market can only go higher. Can this be true? I would bet that there is no possible way that this could be true. Now, most of you are so brainwashed, you'll be like, well, that's not even an argument. Well, it's going to go higher tomorrow. It's going to go higher Monday. It's going to be like, and that's how most of you are going to get into a trap. And you're going to get fucked. So the only way is to do this. Now, I'm going to give you the strategy. You can follow it. And you could absolutely make millions of dollars following the strategy over the course of the next 90 days. Now, most of you will not have the balls or the guts to do it. Most of you that have a wife, your wife is going to come in and tell you, what the fuck are you doing? You got to stop it. The market can only go higher. And then when the market's going to be dropping, she's also going to come in and tell you, what the fuck are you doing? The market is dropping, sell everything. Like, you should never listen to people that don't trade the fucking markets in the first place. Okay? That's why you come and trade with 30 market moves. We trade markets, I don't know, in a crazy fucking way, like nobody else does. So I'm telling you that right now is that moment when everything looks so complacent, so impossible to drop. And yet in the last podcast, I predicted the biggest one-day drop in the history of Bitcoin. what's crazy is billions and billions of dollars are going into Bitcoin every week, and somehow the price just cannot fucking go higher. You know, it's very simple mathematically. Billions and billions of dollars are going into fucking Bitcoin every week, and the price cannot break out high. What does that mean? What could it possibly fucking mean? That somebody is selling an equal amount of Bitcoin every single fucking week. How could something that is so scarce, right? There's only 21 million fucking coins available. And, you know, you got to still be able to mine the rest of them. And you got to be able to do this and this. You got to be able to basically jump hoops to be able to buy any great quantity. But people are managing to do it. How? Well, somebody's got to be fucking selling, damn it. That's the only way you can buy a shitload of Bitcoin. How? Well, somebody's got to fucking sell it to you, which means somebody is selling at this very level. Hello? Anybody there? Are you following what I'm trying to tell you here? Billions and billions of dollars of borrowed money are going into Bitcoin right now. And yet the price does not move. I cannot find, like, if we were to go on the street right now, like any city, anywhere in the fucking world, and like interview 1,000 people and tell you, hey man, what do you think is going to happen to Bitcoin and crypto? Like, we're probably going to get like a 99% answer. Oh, shit, of course it's going higher, man. Are you kidding me? Of course the shit is going to go higher. Like, those are the moments you got to, those are the very rare moments in the market when somebody is me that is highly convinced that the shit is about to have one of the biggest one-day drops in history, but the rest of the world is convinced otherwise because they're not looking at these basic mathematics. 2 plus 2 right now equals fucking 26. I'm recording this on June 26, 2025, so it's not shocking I picked that number. 2 plus 2 is 26 today, but guess what? Over the next couple of weeks, 2 plus 2 could really be equal to, which means, you know, the market and Bitcoin could be handed one of the biggest fucking drops you've ever seen. Most of the people are betting on a breakout after today. And it's easy to do, right? Oh, S&P is all-time highs, NASDAQ all-time highs. Well, RTY, well, it's going to catch up. It's going to broaden. It's going to fucking, you know, RTY is shit, okay? It's not going anywhere but lower. But the point is, people are going to have you perceive things in the light, which is convenient for them. Because I promise you, some of the biggest development in Bitcoin is somebody big, call him Satoshi Nakamoto, is fucking selling, okay? And the main argument you're going to get, well, he's not selling, look at his wallet. Do you think that fucking Satoshi is that fucking stupid that he could not have erased the first 100 entries of the ledger? Well, no, Bitcoin is 100% transparent. You can fucking see everything. Yeah, you know, 3,600 transactions in XRP were fucking wiped out. Nobody knows what the fuck those are. How fucking convenient. You know what I'm saying? Is like, people just focus on the garbage. And there's so much garbage out there right now. Focus on the facts. The supply and demand is very simple. You know, billions of dollars going into Bitcoin and cannot rally higher. That means somebody is fucking selling. It's probably Satoshi Nakamoto. And people are going to fucking unsubscribe. And I really don't give a fuck because Satoshi is fucking selling. I'm telling you, Satoshi Nakamoto is dumping his Bitcoin today when markets are hitting all-time highs. You think it's outlandish, you think it's fucking wild, you think it's crazy, but guess what? Satoshi is a group of people that have outsmarted the rest of the fucking world. And certainly that would be smart enough to be selling out of wallets that are not visible to the public at the moment. So nobody can quantify, well, how much does Satoshi actually have? We might have reached that point where, to the person that, you know, is so bullish on Bitcoin, they don't want to look at this information. They don't even want to consider the fact that Satoshi is selling. But how could he not be selling if billions of dollars are going in every fucking week and the price does not go higher on a commodity that is so unavailable, meaning it is so scarce, it is so, man, there's so little of it. and billions of dollars are buying it, and the price doesn't shoot up. What do you fucking call it? Fucking mathematical formula nobody knew before. No, the price should have already been at the fucking moon, but somebody is unloading. And please, I've been talking about it like for a number of months now, but like CNBC comes out today and saying it's the Chinese. Of course, who the fuck else is America supposed to blame? It's the fucking Chinese. Yeah, Chinese ain't selling this shit. Okay, it's not, it's easy to blame, China for everything, which, by the way, China economy is going to fucking explode to the moon. Chinese economy is about to show some rates of growth that the West is just simply not going to fucking believe. So you want to make money on your money, you go to China, okay? But look, for the simplicity of this, I'm telling you that there's major selling happening right now, and it is not yet apparent to the public that the shit is about to crash. But yet, it was apparent to us prior to February market crash, okay, that things were going to collapse. And I'm telling you, it's no different now. It is so much harder to see it and believe it, and it's so much harder for the market not to kick you in the balls to where you're like, oh my God, I'm turning into a fucking bull at all-time market highs. But yet that's what it takes for you to be able to beat the market in a meaningful way. You got to block that. You got to block that kick of the market kicking you in the balls. You got to stand strong tomorrow. You got to go and buy the shit out of puts tomorrow. And sometimes, it's not the easiest thing to do. See, it's not the easiest things in the market that make you the money. Anybody can go and fucking buy calls. Anybody can do that today because it is so fucking easy. Okay? But somebody bought calls on CRCL 2 days ago at 300, and well, shit. I mean, it's around 200 now. So how do those calls look to you right now? And for like Nvidia, well, let's talk about that because it's been the strongest stock. Like, it could have really fucking pumped today to 160. It didn't. It's still trading like 154, 155. That's not a good sign. I'm telling you, there is a failed breakout in the making. There's so much garbage in the market. The conditions of the actual economy have deteriorated, yet people are so fucking excited because what? Well, the big tech is going to drive the markets higher. It's going to drive the indexes higher while the rest of the economy is falling apart. This is only sustainable for so long. The greatest fucking trade right now is to short various stocks in various aspects of the market, despite of what the price section have you convinced of today. And it takes balls, and it takes understanding the market psychology in order to do that. So the big payout is coming, guys, in the next 30 days. I guarantee you, some of our traders here at 13 Market Moves will be posting their 50x, the 100x trade. The question is it going to be you? That's it. So get in touch with the 13 Market Moves coach and don't miss those beautiful trades. Big, beautiful, short. Don't have the market fuck with your head. Stay strong.